These are the OpenFit headphones that Shokz sent me, and after testing them out, I was pleasantly surprised because at first glance, I thought I wouldn't like these. I thought they would be uncomfortable because of this big, bulky part, but after putting them on, after putting the ear loop around my ear, it was fairly comfortable. But my next worry would be security. I thought these would fall off because these are just open fit design. They literally just sit on your ear canal, on your ear, not inside like a regular ear tip. So I thought if I moved my head the wrong direction, if I tilted a little bit too fast, too hard, that these would fall off. But thankfully they feel securely in place, and that's probably because of the ear tip. So I can work out with these, I can run with these, but because I'm pretty cautious, I would avoid intense activities such as jumping up and down and just swinging my body all over. Although based on the reviews that these do have, people have done more intense activities such as boxing, and this was perfectly fine for them. Now these Shokz OpenFit headphones aren't bone conduction headphones, even though they kind of look like it. They use what's called direct pitch, which is basically a fancy way of saying these sound good and there's minimal leakage. But there is some leakage once you start to increase the volume, and thankfully it's not that noticeable. You do have to get pretty close to the person, about a foot, if not 6 inches away, to actually hear the leakage coming out of these. Now the controls are pretty interesting. This is going to be capacitive touch, so a simple double tap will play or pause. Holding it for 3 seconds will change the track to next or the previous one, but that's the big thing I have an issue with, which is the 3-second hold. I feel like that might be a little bit too long, and I wish that can be customized, but you can customize some things for these. For example, EQ modes. You can change the EQ modes from standard, vocal, bass boost, treble boost, and custom. And these modes do make a big difference. My favorite would be the bass boost, but one thing I noticed is when I do put that mode, they kind of vibrate more in my ear and it tickles me a little bit. And you can also customize what happens when you tap or hold, but the options are limited. And one thing I found annoying about the controls is when I do tap or hold, I am moving the headphones ever so slightly, so it kind of goes out of position, so I would occasionally have to just reposition just to make sure that these are on correctly. Now, most Bluetooth headphones have a range of 10 meters or 33 feet, and these OpenFit are the exact same, but the thing about these is they actually surpass the limit. So I was going up my driveway, which is more than 33 feet, and I was able to go all the way up and I had no issue hearing whatsoever. So I went inside, put my phone in the basement, went to the first floor, and I had no problem listening to music. I went to the second floor, and this is where I have problems with my other earbuds. This is where I start to cut off, but thankfully these OpenFit worked perfectly fine, and I was even still able to use the controls. I was able to tap to play and pause, and hold to change the track. So these have an IP54 rating, which do offer some protection against dust and water, but they are by no means waterproof. They are sweat-proof though. Now, in case you're curious about the microphone quality of these Shokz OpenFit, and here's what the audio sounds like on the Shokz OpenFit headphones. And if I bring it closer to my face, here's what they sound like. And if you're somebody that wears glasses like myself, one thing you might ask is, can you actually wear these with these OpenFit? And the answer is yes. I have these both on and I can comfortably put them on, I can take them off, I can put them on, I can take these off, I can put them back in. Oh, I gotta make sure I put it in correctly. And nothing happens. They're perfectly fine. I can use them with or without it. Now, who exactly are these OpenFit for? So if you're somebody that genuinely doesn't like putting things deep inside your ear, you find it uncomfortable, then you'd probably like these. Or if you're somebody that just wants to be more aware of your surroundings. So maybe you're jogging at night and you want to make sure you hear the car coming. Maybe you're a trucker and you want to be aware of your surroundings so you make sure you're safe on the road. That would probably be more geared towards you. Now, who shouldn't get these? For starters, if you're somebody that just doesn't like things hanging over your ear, you probably shouldn't get these. If you're somebody that wants that active noise cancellation function and just wants to be fully immersed in the music, then these won't be for you. So hopefully this video gave you the right information of what to expect with these Shokz OpenFit headphones.